What is a frog's favorite classic arcade game? Pond Key Kong. Happy Tuesday, my friends. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for being here with me. We've got Bort Jams first in chat tonight, followed by Lucid Jelly and Pink Scully. Welcome in, and welcome in. Very grateful to have you here. I hope you've had a fantastic day, and hopefully we'll have a good stream tonight. We're going to play some Battletoads. It's Toadally Tuesday, my friends. We're going to play Battletoads NES, Battletoads Genesis, and I would like to, hopefully, try and play Battle Maniacs on the Super Nintendo, but I just can't seem to get there. That's been the plan for like 2 weeks in a row. This is the third week, I think, where that's been the plan. And I can't make it through the first two games quickly enough to have time for a third. But maybe that'll change tonight. We'll do our best. For those of you who have access to our emotes, we've got a couple new ones. I'll probably point them out a few times tonight. Jelly has produced some new artwork for us. We've now got a mini boss and an I Spy emote or a micro boss, I think is what it's supposed to be called. They're kind of similar. They're kind of similarly themed. I almost feel like they're looking back and forth at each other. They're maybe two sides of the same situation. A good night for people to show up late, Jelly says. With jokes like that, it's hard to argue. Alright, let's press some buttons, my friends. Let's see how badly Battletoads treats me tonight. I really like this game. I'm quite familiar with Battletoads. I'm far from an expert, but I know the game pretty well. I don't always... Well, I, in fact, very rarely exhibit gameplay that reflects my familiarity with the game. For all my claims to know it well, I usually play quite badly. But we're playing it a lot here. The Battletoads Every Tuesday project has the goal is to get better at these games. So hey Loyal, welcome in. Thank you for the 7 stream streak. I appreciate you finding us so consistently, my friend. Welcome to Battletoads on the NES. I'm being outclassed by every single enemy on level 1. I'm hanging out just a moment because it sounded like Jelly might be on her way down. But maybe not. Maybe I'm hearing things. I disagree. I hit that bird. Oh. Oh, why am I so terrible? Why am I so terrible at this particular stage? We got a 1-up. What a rare treat. Ah. Horrible. The birds are so much easier to juggle in the Genesis version. How much health does this guy have? Oh, I'm not hearing things this time. Alright, excuse me a moment, my friends. Thank you for the coffee, Jelly. I'll enjoy that when it cools down a bit. Awful. Awful. This is too much nonsense to deal with. Oh, I'm never gonna get any lives. Well, rip the run. We're off to a horrible start. We're off to a horrible start. I can't earn extra lives for the world. Finally, a second one. It's not enough, but it's all I'm gonna get. Alright, that was nice. That's hard to do. To juggle while dodging. That's tough. It'd be nice if I just didn't need them, right? If I could just play without dying. Then I wouldn't have to worry about extra lives. It's gonna be a while before I'm in anywhere near that condition. Whoa, I thought I was gonna miss that. Or rather, I thought I was gonna hit the, you know, that little wall. Gonna miss my jump, hit the wall. I thought I was gonna fail. My vision went blurry during that section. Alright, hey, we cleared the turbo tunnel. Nice. First try, no deaths. It's just about the only thing I do well, consistently. Uh-oh. I don't have time. No! That ice cube. Whoa! Something weird happened. I knew that thing was supposed to be there, but it wasn't spawning. That's the whole reason I was being cautious, was I knew that thing was there, but it didn't show up. I thought maybe I glitched it or something. It's just trying to fool me, and it worked. I learned that you can dodge that icicle by just hugging the wall on the right. I learned that very recently. That's a pretty new approach for me. I may never pick up this ice cube. The timing here is quite disagreeable. Oh, why'd he stoop to pick it up if it was impossible to pick it up? Why? Why would he do that? Oh, this game. Rip the Deathless Run. Who can understand Battletoads? It is unknowable. Whoa! I actually didn't know. I didn't know the snowballs came infinitely like that. Also, I lost a second life there. That's horrific. What is going on? Oh, cool. Free. Master Tuesday, welcome in. 120 streams. My goodness, Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. And 120 streams, that's almost a week. Yeah, I heard about the Direct. You know me, Tuesday. You know I don't watch those things. I did scrub through and see what they announced. The, you know, the Mario and Luigi game. I probably won't play it, but, I might. I guess the things I'm really excited for are, the Zelda game and the Hello Kitty game. I think we might do both of those. That's, pretty close to it for me. Metroid Prime doesn't do anything for me since I haven't played any of the other ones yet. And that's why the Mario and Luigi, I haven't really played through any of those games either, so... While I theoretically could approve of a new one, I feel like I have other ones to do first. But I did scrub through and just see, like, what they announced and when it was coming out, but I didn't watch any of the trailers. Those are the things I remember. Those are the things I remember anyway. Seeing and thinking, maybe. I lost an insane number of lives on the ice level, so I'm feeling pretty bad about how Battletoads is going at the moment. Hey Greg, welcome in. Greg's Retro Channel and Uncle Muscles MD, welcome in. Thank you both for joining us. Welcome to Battletoads. Another practice run. Another couple practice runs. And maybe, if I can get through them fast enough, maybe we'll finally play the Super Nintendo game. But we'll see. I haven't been able to earn an attempt at the Super Nintendo game yet. I keep walking away from every Tuesday night disappointed in that regard. Hey, EpiPen, welcome in. I did not beat Pugsley. I got soft locked. I got soft locked, and so I had to turn the game off. I'll have to do it again next week. I got soft locked on the ice level. I tried going backward through one of the doors to see something about the previous room, and the game crashed. It just sat there. None of my buttons worked anymore, and it wouldn't load either room. Like it wouldn't let me come out of the door, and it wouldn't let me go back to the other room. None of the I could pause the game and I could pull up the checklist, but I couldn't actually do anything. So I just had to turn it off and lose all my progress. Another 8 hours down the drain. It's not right. So we'll probably play it again on Monday next week. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, I was thinking I might actually play it on Friday. I had thought about maybe doing another Friday the 13th run, but considering the misfortune that befell us, I might do Pugsley again on Friday. We'll see. Yeah, NES Battletoads. Anytime we do Battletoads, we're always going to start with a run of the NES game. Because it's pretty short, and I want to get lots of practice in, so... Every Battletoads night is always going to start with the NES game. Probably. I said that so confidently that I'm virtually guaranteed to have to take that back some night. Greg says several games I'm psyched for from the Direct. Yeah, so as usual, I don't watch things like that because I don't watch video game trailers, but I did scrub through to see what was announced, and I said I think the only things I'm actually really excited for are the new Zelda game and the Hello Kitty game. Everything else is just kind of meh. The Mario and Luigi game might be cool, but I haven't played any of those yet. And Metroid Prime I can't get excited about because I haven't played any of those yet either, so... Am I ever gonna get a snake? Where'd it go? I've been waiting forever. I beat Friday the 13th, Uncle Muscles. We were victorious. That one's done. Jason is no more. I probably will play that game again though, because I want to see if I can get better at it too. I want to learn, like, you know, because I just barely scraped by my victory. I just barely scraped by, so I'll be wanting to play it again to see if I can do better, but maybe not right away, especially with more Pugsley to do. Dragon Quest 1. That was Dragon Quest 1 through 3? I misunderstood. I thought that was only Dragon Quest 3. I didn't know it was all 3 of them. That's pretty cool. So you miss some details when you don't actually watch the trailers. I really want to play some Mega Man games. I really, I've been really feeling like playing Mega Man lately. There's no time for it, but as soon as there is. The enemies can take each other out? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. That rat just hit the other one and it died. I don't remember ever seeing that before. That's amazing. I've probably seen that like 1,000 times and I just forget every time I see it, but that felt new. I wonder what it's like. I wonder what it's like to remember the games that you play. I wonder what that experience is like. Because I forget 100% of the things that I play. That felt real close. You can cheese this section here. I never do it. But if you fly all the way down at the bottom, the missiles that come in at the bottom can't actually hit you. No, I thought we were at the end. Whoa. No! Oh, I went the wrong way. I can't believe I recovered. This stage was tough, never got past the jumps. Oh, you're thinking of stage 3. Yeah, yeah. They're rough. The auto-scrollers in this are... There's something else. This is my worst stage. This is my worst stage in the game. And it's all because of the boss. Like, the stage itself, I can sometimes do pretty well. But I can never do the boss well. No! Curses. You think this is the hardest stage? The one thing I really don't like about this stage is the controls work against me really badly with this stage. It's because I have a tendency with platforming to always want to make like little micro adjustments to my positioning on the platforms. So, which necessitates a lot of tapping of the D-pad, and this is a game where double tap is a run. So basically, every time I'm uncomfortable with my position and I wanna make some adjustments before a jump, I run the risk of accidentally triggering the run and just rushing off into the abyss all the time. I don't struggle with these blob guys like this usually. This is unprecedented. I guess I usually pick up that stick and have an easier time, but I'm being lazy and not running over there to get it, and I'm definitely paying for it. We're never gonna get through here. We're never gonna get through here. This is gonna be the rest of the night. How many times have I died there? 4? It's crazy. I don't think I can get that one up. I think I scrolled the screen too much. Oh. It's good to be wrong. Get up there, Battletoad. What are you doing? Oh, finally, something different. It's okay. Someday I'll get up there. Almost got zapped again. I was playing very poorly. Hey, did Zergling, welcome in. The graphics make sense. Must be NES Toads. It sure is. I was just declaring a moment ago that, you know, every Tuesday is going to begin with NES Battletoads. Since the game is short and I want to practice it a lot, I boldly proclaim that we are always going to play NES Battletoads every Battletoads night. But then I said, well, I probably shouldn't say that so confidently because I'm always changing my mind about the schedule. Oh, I remember. Oh, I got lucky there. I remember something I learned last time, and that's that I need to go up on the left side, not the right. If I go up on the right side, I get immediately crunched. Look at that. I learned something. That never happens on this stream. One death. Two deaths. Ooh, wait a moment. There's two deaths. No, 3 deaths. I knew he was a hit away. I think that's the best I've ever done. I think 3 deaths is the best I've ever done. And it was almost 2 deaths. I was 1 hit away from 2 deaths. I was almost really good. Bought a pair of 80-pound dumbbells. 85 with the handle. It's carrying the first one. My water bottle inside. My van alarm decided to go off like crazy while I'm halfway across the parking lot. I had to rush back, already dying from carrying the weight. Just can't set it down as the parking lot is at a slant. I'll be sending 85 pounds hurtling toward other parked cars. I had to mush it into some grass and fumble around with the van door and keys. Turn the alarm off. It's just perfect timing, it sounds like. Everything lined up really well for you there. 85 pounds. That's a heavy dumbbell. New tearing them in would be terrible, but not that terrible. Adjustable. I'm going to start with 40 on my right arm, 30 on my left. Stay away from me, eel. Stay away from me. I've struggled a lot with this stage lately too. My performance on this stage has really slid downhill. Much like Zergling's dumbbells. Threatened to do. I disagree. I think I should have got that shark. Oh yeah, I learned something last time too. I learned you can punch. I don't remember if that works in the Genesis game or not. Life is so much easier. Life is so much easier with that trick. It's kind of unbelievable. I get robbed by these sharks tonight. They're not going the way I want at all. You think I learned it on the Genesis? I'm certainly going to give it a try either way. This game has cool stage design. I like a lot about this game. Like, there's a... I have very little to complain about with Battletoads. It's got a lot of variety. Most of it's pretty well executed. It's a fun game. Alright, that was a good stage 9. Decided it was time to go for adjustable. Buying them in various 5 to 10 pound increments didn't make sense anymore. I imagine it's a lot more cost efficient this way. Some games and stages feel way too similar. Some people prefer the levels be, not be all that different. It just depends. Like, the thing is, when a game has a lot of variety in it, usually a lot of it is done so poorly that, yeah, I would rather than not be. It's usually better to do just one thing really well than to do a whole bunch of different things really badly. But this game does most of what it does pretty well. My jump refused to jump. I'm sitting here mashing it, nothing happened. No! I got robbed. I got robbed. Oh, this was such a good rat race. Why did it go bad? Why did it go bad right at the very end? Uh-oh. Now we're gonna be struggling. Now we're really gonna be struggling. I feel like that punch might have hurt me more than helped. Oh no. Oh no! Ah, that was all my fault. Yeah, that's not good. I don't, so the second one I consider a trip at the finish line. The first one I do not. The first one I got cheated. The first one I absolutely had. You say cheated, I say missed. Well, the cool thing about being the only person with your face on the screen zergling is you're the only guy whose opinion counts. So you could feel how you want. I feel like I would lift more if my weights were at home and not at the gym, Uncle Muscle says. I've got a handful of like moderately weighted dumbbells, but I'm not very consistent. I go in and out of my routine with them. Trying to be somewhat consistent, lift at least twice a week, Zergung says. I'd like to get back into it. I'd like to get back into it, but and I've talked about it. But I made a bunch of, I've made a bunch of other lifestyle changes recently, and willpower is finite, so. I'm gonna need to hold off before I get into a serious routine. Taking 2 to 3 days between. That sounds good, Uncle Muscle says. I have a pinched nerve in my shoulder. I can't lift at the moment. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't have any experience with what that's like, but I'm sure it's highly unpleasant. I got hung up on the straightaway earlier, so I'm not going to get very far, but I'll get a little bit of practice in at least. No, I got hung up again. Well, I almost brought it back. I almost brought it back from the grave. That was really good for how bad I did. I'm gripping the controller too hard. I know what my mistake is, but can I stop making it? Klinger Winger is the toughest part of the game for me. After the Stage 8 boss. I'm just terrible at this stage in a way that cannot be explained. I don't know how to account for how bad I am at this stage. I'm missing the Klinger Winger portion of the human brain. It took me, like, on my first playthrough of Battletoads, was like 95 hours long. And it was all because of Klinger Winger. And I would keep getting here and I'd bleed all my lives away without making any progress. Oh. Not the circle part, the driving part. Fighting the circle is usually easy. I'm struggling with it a lot lately too, but it's usually comparatively easy. Awesome. Always. I've yet to beat this. I'll probably have to one day. I hope you do. Hope you do. It's very rewarding. It is a worthwhile journey to make. The quest to beat Battletoads. Just following a little bit of the weightlifting chat here real quick. Getting caught up. Probably has a lot to do with how much skating I do. My lower body and core is quite good. I want the upper body to match. Basically, it's the opposite of skipping leg day. Poor Zergling watched me struggle with a Klinger Winger for about 40 hours before I finally agreed to let him give me a hint. And it was that tip for pausing on the corners. I let him tell me to tell me his hint, and it was that, and then I refused to use it because it felt too much like cheating to me. And then he had to wait another 40 hours for me to finally beat the level. Without the wonderful refusing the wonderful advice. It really puts into perspective exactly what kind of monster I am, though. Sometimes the collision in this game leaves something to be desired. I could free everyone from all the Pugsley with 2 words, but the monster at the face cam won't allow that. Oh no. Maximum suffering must be had. Maximum suffering must be had. Exactly. Just imagine all the, just think of all the good times we'll have when I eventually do beat it and we have a fun story to tell. Oh, I don't like the pattern that these are in. That was crazy inconvenient for me. Speaking of inconvenient, I'm mad. I guess if you're gonna lose a life, right next to the checkpoint is the place to do it, right? Make that jump. Oh no! I was distracted by an inconsequential detail of the layer down below. I forgot about the green guy here. Bogus. Bogus. Ah! I have an empty heart now. I hate this game. Rip the run. Everything's ugly. Now we have to start the whole game over again. I'm just joking about that, by the way. We're not gonna play NES Battletoads twice. Why is this game suddenly so detestable? That's a new approach to the green guy. I've never fought him like that before. That's the plan, Zergling, but don't hold your breath. You might suffocate. What is going on? I've never had so much trouble. I've never had so much trouble from this yellow guy before. There we are. Everything bad that can happen will. Without exception. None of my hits are landing. I don't know why. How the game decides, like, who damages who, I just don't know. I can't wrap my mind around it, how it prioritizes, like, which hits count and which ones don't. It's so arbitrary. I mean, it swings in my favor most of the time, but when it doesn't, there's no rhyme or reason. We're done, though. We did it. 1 credit. It wasn't pretty, but it was okay. And it took less than an hour and a half. That's not bad. We're only at the 80-minute mark. And probably 8 of that was Chin Wagon, so about 70 minutes. Not bad time. So let's move over to the we'll move over to the Genesis. We'll do a run through Genesis Toads. And as long as that goes fairly quickly, then we should have time for Super NES Toads. Push forward, stand strong. Smart thinking, Zergling. Smart thinking. Thank you for the GGs. Thank you. Thank you, Zergling and Uncle Muscles. Alright, let me get our console swapped over. I'll be right back with you. I get up, I swap the consoles, I sit down, I realize I forgot to swap the game cartridge. I get back up, I go over there, I swap the cartridge, I sit back down, I realize I didn't turn the power on the console. It's all... Everything about my setup is as inconvenient as possible. Wow, that's loud. Alright, Genesis Battletoads. What an awful game this is. Let's cross our fingers and hope we can get through it quickly. They made the flies so much more difficult to catch in this version. That enemy's dead? That one too. Of course I missed the one up. It's something similar when I put new license plates on my van today, as everything says. Took me 3 tries, what should have taken 1. Oh no. No, I should be earning lives. As difficult as it is to earn them on the NES game, it's actually really easy on this one. Or it should be. If you're not as bad at this game as I am, it's really easy. One thing that helps is that the screen doesn't scroll while you're juggling the birds. And in the NES game, the screen doesn't hold still for you like it does here. It's a lot more challenging. That scared me. I feel like I got lucky there. No, I knew that was coming, and I... didn't behave properly. I think that's the end. Hey, Game and Fit, welcome in. After 4 years, I've realized there's more to life than video games. There's TV too. I'm not sold. There was an error showing the watch streak. Now I'm sad. I'm I'm sorry that has befallen you, Game and Fit. You're not the first, and you won't be the last, unfortunately. But it doesn't make it any less sad. I got really confused about what level I was on. I was expecting enemies from the Inferno. And I was really confused when they didn't show up. Alright, that might be the first time I've single life first tried the Turbo Tunnel in this version. It's so much jankier. My watch streak is 2 billion now. Oh, excellent. I've got to be up early tomorrow, so hopefully you beat this first try. Well, we're only making one attempt at it. If I don't beat it, I'm not restarting it. We've already beaten it. We've already beaten it several times. Tonight is not about, tonight's just about polish. Practice, and polish. And hopefully, first try at the Super NES game. I think it's more likely than not. I feel ready for it. I just hope that my power doesn't go out or something. It seems like... It seems like the cosmos has been working to prevent me from trying the Super Nintendo game, so nothing would surprise me. That was so weird. Everything in this game is so weird. I assume they're all practice runs until you win, then retroactively they become the real run. I mean, that's true to an extent. But again, I have beaten this game several times, so... My goal is to get a 1 credit clear with all of my hearts still full. So... to beat the game in 1 credit with 5 extra lives still in the tank. If I do that, then I'm going to be done with Genesis Battletoads for forever. Forever with an asterisk by it, because there's always the possibility I'll do, there's always the possibility where I'll feel like doing a night where, like, let's beat all the Battletoads in one stream. And then, of course, I'll be forced to face the Genesis game again at that point, but... yeah, you get your HP back after every level. Hearts are not HP though, hearts are lives. The squares are your HP. This game is too forgiving. This part with the logs is really tough on the Genesis version. I struggle here a lot. The depth is hard to read. The whirlpools are actually reversed of how they are in the NES. You have to start low on the NES. You start high on this one. No, I lost some health. I'm really quite shocked at how much I hate the Genesis game. I mean, I think it deserves it. I don't think it's. I think it's a bad game, but like, I love the NES game so much that it's just. It feels so weird to hate this one so much. No, I missed the one up. I was trying for it, but just couldn't get into position. You'd think they'd be nearly equal. I mean, I figured that, like, I would expect them to be, like, kind of like, you know, Mario Brothers NES compared to Mario Brothers All-Stars. The All-Stars games, like, I think, like, I like them worse than the NES versions, but they're still perfect. I still think they're perfectly acceptable. Didn't prepare for this walk at all. Forgot to stretch. Word. I didn't see that. Something about the wrong shoes, I assume. Wrong shoes. Jeez Louise. Oh no. Having the right shoes is very important. Getting blisters on your feet is a terrible position to be in. No! Speaking of terrible positions to be in, playing this awful game and getting robbed when the collision on the snake disappears. Alright, maybe it's my fault. Maybe I didn't hold the jump button long enough. I'll accept the blame on that one. This room is tough. That one wasn't my fault. That one wasn't my fault. I landed on the snake, I was on it for a millisecond, and then I fell through for no reason. These are my casual shoes, which weigh twice as much as my walking shoes. Are you rolling tonight, just like Dark Souls? What? I don't get it. What does rolling have to do with Dark Souls? No, my point was that was a game I played without ever learning to roll. In my whole 200-hour playthrough, I probably rolled less than 10 times. I was a shield man. That was my joke. And probably on accident, too. I rolled a little bit. Again in the fight with Lord Gwyn. I rolled a little bit in that fight. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. I know this jump is possible. I've made it tons of times. It'd be a lot easier if the body of the snake didn't just completely disappear around turns. It's so bad. It's so bad the way the snakes just disappear from existence around turns. No, I fell off the edge. Double tap to run. I hate it. I hate double tap to run. It should be illegal. I didn't know you could run in these games. Yeah, double tap. It lets you run immediately into death. I really like the colors of blue and orange on this level. No. Egyptian blue. I think the colors in the background of this level work really well together. Orange, generally speaking, isn't like one of my favorite colors. It's not one that I normally gravitate toward. But every now and then, just the exact right like item and the exact right shade of orange comes along, and I'm like, oh, that's really good. One of my guitars is orange. It's a transparent color called Sunset Orange, and it's magnificent. It's aesthetically perfect. And now it looks blue to me, not purple. Maybe it's the lighting in my house. That's infuriating. This level is so much slower. This level is so much slower on the Genesis. Yeah, that one up's a lost cause. Well, this thing's moving quickly. That's the only thing on this whole stage that moves with any speed. And that I'm including myself in the count of things that move slow. This platform is so much wider than in the NES game. It's crazy. They eliminated 100% of the challenge of that area. I didn't think he was ever going to stop doing that surprised face. Robbed. Well, somehow I'm doing worse at this fight of the Genesis version than the NES version. That's not how that goes. That's not how that ever goes. How many times have I died? 10? 11? 12? It's gotta be close. That was horrific. I'm never gonna be done with this terrible, wretched game. There's no way we get the run I want tonight now. Not with the double-digit life loss there. That was so awful. I'm highly irritated right now. There's a trick on some phones where you can click the button 3 times and it goes red. I call it Terminator mode. This is a feature I am not familiar with. What is going on? This enemy is glitched. It's really weighing on me all of a sudden how much you hear the same song throughout this whole game. I don't know what is happening, but every one of these guys is bugged. My rage meter is filled. If I was a fighting game character, you'd be able to end the match with one button press right now. I'm a little perturbed, too. This guy is definitely going to electrocute me, right? There's no way I get past him without paying the price. Yep. That's what I thought. Why did I ever decide to play more Battletoads? I should have just left it with the NES game. I should have just let that be my only experience forever. Choosing to play other games was a mistake. A grave mistake that I will never stop paying for. We should institute a new policy on the stream where from now on, I only play one entry in every series. Every game I play, I can only play one entry from its franchise from now on. Punching does work. That's good. No, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. That strobe effect in the water kind of hurts my eyes. I hadn't noticed that happening anywhere else. You just can't do it. They lined up the poison wrong. You can't do that swiftly in this one. I forgot about that one. We're never gonna get through here because it's lined up so badly. I hate it. Battletoads Genesis. Why are you so trash? Everything about this game is trash. I can't do it. I'm no good. I'm calling the walk off tonight game if it says. I'm about ready to call the stream off. I disagree. Okay, this guy you have to punch from the opposite side to the NES game. No, I was jumping over him. Oh, game, you're a liar. I've known some streamers to start and stop their stream in 5 minutes. I mean, I'm just venting my frustration. It's all lies. We're not going anywhere. These are idle threats. Why in the world would you end a stream 5 minutes in? What was the point of starting? The game is really trying to cheat me by getting me hung up on these straightaways. It did it so many times. They just get mad, say thanks for watching, and that's it, done for the day. In 5 minutes? They must be playing Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. Oh, I was even prepared for that. And it still somehow managed to sneak up on me. My stick is gone. I got cheated out of my stick. Oh, there it is. Not that I'll ever be able to pick it up. Look, a game like this, where you can stand over your weapon and it just refuses to pick it up. It's bad. It's a bad game. awesome. You had a taste of the mint, and now they give you the plain old vanilla. I like vanilla ice cream. I like vanilla ice cream a lot. Probably more than I like mint. Like, mint chocolate chip is okay sometimes, but I'd reach for vanilla more frequently. I don't know what happened there. I know it wasn't anything correct or fair. Me too. Vanilla's the original. And original is the best. Hey, Kasarigama, welcome in. Blueberry. Any berry ice creams are great. Yeah, I like berry flavors. I like raspberry. I think raspberry is my favorite berry. The last jump, I get robbed there so frequently. I hate this game. I cannot describe how much I hate Genesis Battletoads. I wish I was playing Pugsley right now. Golden raspberries. I don't think I've ever had golden raspberries. I'm furious. Oh, I hate this game. I just want to be done with it. It's the worst. Hot ice cream? I think I'll pass. I think I'll pass on that. I'm assuming now that you mean that it's like spicy ice cream. I was thinking like temperature hot. At first. I don't think spicy and dairy need to be combined. I know that there's like, you know, like spicy cheese, but even that is like not really for me. Oh, I take it back. I do like pepper jack cheese. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about in even the slightest regard. When I said I don't think that spice and dairy should be combined, I was thinking specifically of like pouring hot sauce into milk. I was thinking of like a glass of like hot sauce with like a glass of milk with like, yeah, just a tablespoon of hot sauce poured in or something. I don't know. I don't think I could get behind it. I can't seem to do any mid-air damage anymore. The proximity isn't reading or something. It's not giving me any of the boot attacks. This is the slowest battle. This is the slowest battle that's ever happened. I don't even think I'm doing damage. I think it's just an illusion. The game's broke. Get me out of here. We're done. That's it. 1 credit. All our hearts are filled. It's over. I'm done with Battletoads. I've mastered Genesis Battletoads. I'm never playing it again. Crumple it up. Throw it in the trash. I hate this game. It's retired. I'm done. Oh. Disgusting. What a disgusting game. Hey, thank you for the GG. Yes, we're done, Zergling. We're free. We're free of Genesis Battletoads. It's over. At long last, it's over. What a terrible version of this game this is. Just plain yucky. Hey, Lord Malachite, welcome in. Yeah, it's horrible. It's a horrible port. Alright, so we've got time for Super NES Battletoads. We're going to play Battle Maniacs, I believe it's called, on the Super Nintendo. I'm going to check that out for the very first time. I'm going to play the Game Boy ones too, so hold off on any specifics about them, because they're on my to-do list. They've got to be better though, right? They've got to be better. How could they be worse? This one is already so terrible. Alright, Let me update my title real quick for the stream. And then I'm going to take a short BRB to get some more coffee. Battletoads. It's called Battletoads in Battle Maniacs, right? Yeah. First play, blind. I need to prepare for sleep mode. Good night. Good night, Game and Fit. Thank you for being here with us. Hopefully your walk goes more smoothly tomorrow for you. I hope they're a decent time. Excellent. I know there's two. Oh no, I think there's three. There's three. There's Battletoads. There's something Ragnarok's World and Battletoads Double Dragon on the Game Boy. So yeah, there's three. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna grab some coffee, and I'll try and switch the console over. And we'll see Battle Maniacs. I'm excited. It can't be as bad as this. It might not be as good as the NES game, but it can't be as bad as this. So if you wanna see what that's like, just stand by, my friends. I'll be right back.